Home Alone 2 director says he fears he'll be deported if Trump cuts Trump cameo. So one of the big cameos of Home Alone 2 is Trump appears in the movie for a few seconds and tells Macaulay Culkin or Kevin where to go, basically in the hotel as well. And it is one of the most famous scenes that Trump has been in outside of his own TV show, obviously, as well. But it seems that Hollywood is still so bitter over Trump becoming president. It is just honestly sad at this point. They can't, they really cannot put themselves past political views and just respect the fact that he's in a movie. Okay, as well. It's like removing Arnold Schwarzenegger from battling Arnold Schwarzenegger from movies because he was governor of California. Like, this is getting ridiculous at this point. Like, the level of TDS that Hollywood has at this point is getting ridiculous. So they want to remove his cameo as well. But Columbus added that he might be deported or banned from the country if he removes the scene from the movie as well. That he wishes that he could remove this. Also, he can't because there'll be massive backlash towards this from Trump supporters, and of course, people who are against censorship in Hollywood overall. Because I do not like the idea of censoring or removing scenes from old movies to please their political agenda, obviously, as well. Okay. For example, Disney has censored lots of 70s and 80s and even 60s movies as well. And now tons of movies from the 40s and 50s have been censored as well. And what's the point of censoring those movies? I really don't get it. They're from that time and they support the views from that time. Okay? Almost all the people who worked on those movies, especially for the 40s and 50s, are dead. Okay? They're not alive anymore. And most of the people who worked on the movies in the 60s are likely dead as well, even 70s and 80s. A lot of those people are now senior citizens as well. And there is no point in changing these movies. There's no point in editing movies. It's easy things. They're doing it, and they're also doing it to video games now too. A lot of old Japanese video games are moving for example, Japan, is more accepting of sexualness in Japan. Okay, of both male and female sexualness. This isn't an open secret. This isn't an open secret. This is a well-known fact. For example, there's even a whole term for it, which is called fan service. A lot of anime, because Japan is far more open about that type of stuff than is in the US. And again, the US, they want to censor it because, again, it makes sense if it's like an anime geared towards kids or something, and they want to censor it from like the manga, obviously, so kids can be able to see it. That's different, but if it's a, R-rated, I don't know what's the TV equivalent, but basically if it's an adult anime or basically R-rated, basically, there's no point in censoring it. There's no point in changing it. And same thing with M-rated games. If it's an M-rated game, there's no need to censor it. It's already rated M. And once you want to get down to like T for teen, there's no point in censoring the game. It's the same thing with like a bunch of old Japanese games like Dragon Quest. Like they're censoring the armor of the characters of Dragon Quest to make the characters look less sexy. Like it's stupid. It makes no sense. Okay, it's an old 80s game. There's no need to change the character design from the 80s. Okay? Same thing with removing Donald Trump from Home Alone 2. There's no need to change the movie to please a political agenda because it is politically correct in 2025 to have Donald Trump in a movie. Okay? Unfortunately for these people, for Hollywood and Hollywood, okay, Trump is in the movie and there's nothing they can do about it because people will complain, people will be upset as well. And, I think that this, movie censorship, there'll be definitely a huge backlash to this. And movie censorship backlash will get huge as well because there's always huge backlash towards censorship in video games, especially Japanese games. Like, why do we need to censor Japanese games that's up the age rating for the game as well? Or create a censored and an uncensored version so younger people can buy them with the censored. But Nintendo and Sony and Xbox all censor Japanese games. They're all, even Steam does. They're all guilty of this. Okay, and now they want to censor movies now. Remove Trump's cameo from Home Alone 2. And they really think that this is a super popular thing that everybody wants in movies. but nobody will be happy about this. I think except for like the people who extremely hate Donald Trump that much over his political views are the only people who really support this, which are in a minority of this country. Okay, as well. Yeah, the people who those types of people, which are mostly people in Hollywood, the far left liberal activists who seek to remove and censor everything as well. Yeah, yeah, and that's like with the whole Tate McRae thing we talked about, which he made 2 videos about that, and the whole Schedule One thing. It seems that they're trying actively to bring back cancel culture, something that people don't like. And yes, cancel culture has done good things, like cancel Diddy. Diddy's a bad person. He deserves to be canceled. Dream, pedophile, canceled. Okay, Ava Chris Tyson, canceled, but it's the stupid cancel culture. The one that makes no sense, okay? Like removing Trump from Home Alone 2, or censoring, Japanese games that are already rated M. There's no need to censor them, no need to change them. They're already rated M. They're already highest rated they're already rated, I don't know what's the rated Z in Japan, but I think that's like the worst age rating a game could get in Japan. So there's no point in censoring and changing those games for the West if they're already rated the worst rating for age rating in Japan, because Japan I think has a age rating very similar to we do. Okay, same thing with censoring movies. There's no point in censoring old movies or changing them or banning them from release. Heck, I even think there's one movie that Disney has basically scrubbed from history because of its, they even changed the whole ride because of it as well. Like, there is no need for this censorship. Like, Disney also put disclaimers on Dumbo because because according to the media, the movie is supposedly racist. But the movie was made in the 1940s. It wasn't made in 2025. Of course, the movie is gonna have, it's gonna be, not suitable for modern culture or for the, those people as well. And it's just censorship is just, they really want to bring back censorship and cancel culture. It's really because really cancel culture does censorship it's basically the censorship, and that's all they're really doing. Okay, as well, because they want to appease these people on Twitter, and I wish people would realize this. Cancel culture is censorship. Okay, yes, it has been done for good, like canceling Diddy, canceling Epstein. Okay, those are bad people. They deserve to be canceled. People who have done bad things, like pedophilia, which is Diddy, Dream, Ava Chris Tyson, Sadman, and so many more, or Sniper Wolf, who literally committed a crime. Of course, those people should be canceled. But a music collab is not something to cancel a celebrity over. Okay? Doxing somebody is an actual crime in California. Okay? An actual crime in Illinois. Okay? It is illegal to dox somebody. Okay? What Sniper Wolf did was a crime. Okay? What Tate McRae did was not a crime. He did not do anything bad. Okay? As well. And Hollywood has kind of screwed themselves in the ground over their unnecessary censorship and extreme wokeness because of cancel culture. Okay? Cancel culture has basically ruined the film industry, the game industry, and film and TV industry, game industry, and the music industry as well. Because people can't, most of the collabs are done by the labels, because that's what the labels want. If you really hate that collab so much, complain about the label doing it. Don't complain about Tate McRae or Morgan Wallen. Complain about the label. It's the label's fault they want that collab, because the label only is a business. They want money. Okay, they want to do what will make the most money possible. Okay, and that's about this. This whole rant is over. Goodbye.